If you've been a long-time viewer of my channel, you would have watched some of the draft videos that I've made with Sag, Grounded, Flame, and Haps. In episode 1 of that series, Haps came across a beautiful synergy. And actually, you know what? I'll just let him explain it for himself.
Hey guys, it's Haps, and in today's video, we're going to be jumping into the custom pack to try out the Tiger Falcon combo, a combo that I've probably only ever used once before, and that was during the draft versus lobby I did with Grounded, Rev, Flame, and Sag not too long ago. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll link that video down below if you want to go check it out. However, I'll put a couple of clips up here and you can see firstly my interaction against the Grounded, where we get double snake and it actually makes a difference on this turn. And then my second interaction I want to show you is against Rev, where we end up with double rat, double dirty rat in the same team. Unfortunately, we do lose this turn. But the one thing about this build is, yes, you get some good interactions, but is it viable in custom arena? And that is what we're going to check out today.
So Haps actually pursued that and made another video. I'll have all links down below. Now we come to today. This weekly pack has Tiger and Falcon and a variety of things that work well with it. Now, I haven't played weekly for a long time. I've maybe done a few blind weeklies and that's it. So once I saw this, I was actually coming in for Wombat plays. And then I saw this and thought, I've got to pursue it. So I'm about to bring to you an incredible run. Shout out to Haps, again, links are below. And let's get into the run. Oh, just quickly, one more thing. This is me coming in the next day after recording. Since recording, I noticed that in the weekly, there are actually like quite a few people running this. One of those people being my man Troubadour. So Troubadour posted in Haps' Discord saying that he ran this synergy. I was excited. I feel the need to like shout him out and link him. Troubadour makes heaps of cool stuff. He's doing like an A to Z series like Scooty did, but he's doing it in ranked games only, which is so cool. I'm gonna have the link to his channel and his run below. Anyway, enough from me. Let's get back into my run. Okay, here is the run. I'm gonna play it in the background and I have to explain why. Look, I gotta be honest, I'm actually kind of sad at the moment because I just made a huge mistake. Basically, last week I was so busy that I only had time to record on my phone a little bit and then do some post commentary. So today, like, I finally have time and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do some live commentary. This is what I love doing. This is what I'm most passionate about if I have the time to do it. So the synergy that I would have mentioned at the start of the video, I wanted to get it. And I sat down to do my live commentary. I ended up recording for about an hour. And after about an hour, I got this run. And there were a few little breaks in between to go to the toilet or whatever. I wasn't recording this run. I didn't record it. So after finally having the time to do the type of recording that I love most, I didn't record it. So we're doing post commentary anyway. Which honestly is kind of sad. But I need to go over it. Why? Because during this run, I just about fell off my chair about 6 times. And yeah, it's a real shame, but still, we're going to push through. It's so worth watching still. So I'll try my best to remember the thought process. Basically, I decided, based on the fact that I got Rabbit, I was going to look for a frog swap here. You know, I can actually click on the pack. So after this round, I'll pause and I'll explain a little bit. As we take our first L. Which was unfortunate. And let me explain. Let's pause really quick. Here's the pack, right? I knew that frog swap was an option. But to me, it wasn't a certainty. Because you could level up potentially into the Falcon at turn 5. With a level up. So based on the fact that I got Rabbit, which is really the only early scaling, I thought, okay, now a frog swap is worth it. We build something up, which I've chosen for the Iguana. And that's the reasoning. However, there is Snail in this pack. So I was actually trying to lose on turn 2 where I could. And then bring in Snails. But now Snails don't make sense. So we're going all in frog swap, right? And really the objective is to keep as much health as possible because the pivot comes pretty hard later. As we're going to lose again here, I believe. Yeah, so we go to 3 health. We do have a level up in the Ant. We take it, we get Falcon, so that's beautiful. However, you can't frog swap yet. And now, like, the frog swap is barely even worth it. So I was quite confused at this point. There's the snail, too late. So now, like, we have iguana, but we're not swapping it onto the falcon. So what are we actually doing? What are we actually doing? You'll find out. We can put falcon at the front because we have a 4 squad. Thanks for the sheep and the seahorse, and thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. Beautiful. 2 wins. 3 health remaining. I'm just going to keep taking these damn lettuces while they present themselves. Obviously, the better value is to buy another tier 3 and then buy the lettuce, but I'm content just to take easy stats while it's there. In comes the frog. We're going to enter turn 7 after this battle, which I believe we win. It's actually quite funny what happens. You get the classic falcon trade-off. And it gets the job done. You love to see it. So, right. Turn 7 now. 3 health remaining, 3 wins. We need a frog swap. We need scaling. That's what we need. And really, like, to bring up the pack quickly, I decided that shark and vulture make so much sense with this build. And you'll see that later. But I was sort of leaning towards vulture being the better option. And look, to be honest with you, this team isn't that good. You see the teams we're playing. We're lucky we verse this team here. Because the math is beautiful. We're winning anyway, even if the iguana died. We go to 4 wins. Turn 8. We're close to levels galore. We just need some luck. We just need some luck. There's a level. Rabbit's time is gone. Considering we're frog swapping, we may as well maximize the stats before it leaves. And now, like, look, a 716 being put onto a vulture or something from the frog swap is not so bad. Hoopo. So close, we go to 2 health. Turn 9 now. We take our level. And look, I thought long and hard. Let me rewind. I thought long and hard about these plays. And look, what I noticed in my hour of recording, Gorilla is so strong on this pack because you have all this late game scaling. Cat, T-Rex, Sauropod, Monkey, cows available. You can really build up a gorilla really quick. But I decided against it because if you break it down, we need a scaler, we need a vulture or something at the back, then tiger, then falcon, and then you've only got 1 spot left. I wanted a second scaler. That was my decision. Let me have a bus with no chili. Let me have a squirrel with no chili. Let me have a dolphin with no chili. Let me have a draw with no chili. So I decided to do... Look, it's not the best frog swap of all time, but it is... Look, 716 is nothing to sneeze at. Decide to take scaling while it's there. It's actually really lucky that it missed the iguana, because the iguana is definitely leaving. Decide to 4 squad. I'm taking a risk, but with 2 health, like, at least maybe it's worth it. There's our vulture. Now the run starts to get hectic. I'll have a bus. I'll have a pug. the falcon is so fun, dude. I know that I think it's a little bit polarizing because in packs like this, it's really overpowered. So people probably don't like it. But in my opinion, like, it's just fun. It feels like a strong unit that isn't crazy OP. And now we have the aforementioned synergy. Tiger Falcon. What's funny is I actually saw some people running it in some earlier, in some of the first runs I recorded. So maybe Haps's influence is wider than like, that one moment in Haps's history has led to a new meta being born. And we take T-Rex, by the way, which will scale the other 3 units other than the Falcon. The cat can scale the Falcon. The math is good. And there's our first time. Instead of getting 1 lynx, we get 2. It's enough to draw. We're all happy about it. So actually, let me pause real quick. T-Rex is on. We have our units, right? And we have 5 wins to go, which seems like a long time. But if you look at it, we need levels on T-Rex, Vulture. We need levels on everything, really. And also, we need to use the cat to scale this up. So it's kind of iffy. And if I had my time again, I probably wouldn't level up the tiger. Because all it's doing is turning a 3-3 summon into a 6-6 summon. Doesn't really seem worth it. Really interesting team as he's gone Tiger Deer. But look, Tigers are creating more Tigers. We're all happy about it. We love what we're seeing. That takes us to 6 wins, right? Keep building up. Cat can take that. Here comes the level that never needed to happen. There's a Vulture. Now, you could put melon on the Vulture. You could put pineapple on the Vulture. I'm looking for a lemon. And here we go. Now we're seeing gorillas and bisons. A lot of power units. Look at the gorillas. And just like, it's such a cool synergy, man. The Vulture, these back 3, Vulture, Tiger, and Falcon. Assuming the Falcon can get some knockouts, some kills, it's strong, man. The T-Rex is helping out everyone. So what do I need? I need a Vulture level, and then I need to actually use this damn cat. You know how I brought the cat into the team? Turn 7. This man's going big pig. Interesting strategy. But the lemon gets great results. Here come our crabs. And now we're on 8 wins. It's such a cool synergy, man. I'm really happy with it. So there goes the level. I decided to 1-up at the front. Sorry, just to pause real quick. There's no, like, octopus or anything in this pack where putting a 1-up on the T-Rex at the front is a detriment. It's just purely helping my Vulture. Think about a cat level. Decide to take it. Look, I don't think that's the greatest lettuce. Remember, the cat was here to make sure the Falcon can still scale. And I haven't done anything about it. Now, this seems scary. Really scary. Look at that. Look at that bloody, look at that gorilla. We're not getting through that. We go down. Kind of close. Double cat gorilla. This is what I mean. Like, this is what people have been doing. I'm recording this on day 2 of this pack being out. It's a Tuesday. People have figured it out. And I just start buying cupcakes, man. I'm so desperate. And I freeze it. I'll buy more cupcakes. Okay. It's turn 16. In a pack that can get you a lot of scaling. Watch this battle. Wait, I'm going to pause. Let's turn off fast. And let's enjoy this one. Let's rewind. And let's watch this one at a slow pace. Because you just have to watch. He's gone big gorilla. We pop. Off goes Vulture. Now, we don't have enough to break through, but the melon... And now, look, we're going to get into some gorilla trades right here. He also has a level 2. Nice job by the Vulture, yeah. Now, he spits. It's not enough to kill. I spit out 2. Thank you, Mr. Tiger. He gets a gorilla. We hit. Nice hit. Now, you got to finish the job. You got to finish the job, Vulture. And I'm on 1 health here, and at this point, I'm like, oh, we're screwed. But the 1-up on the Tiger doesn't get a trigger. We hit the clownfish. I'm devastated. The lemon keeps us on 1 health. And we draw. I actually, like, almost fell off my chair. And almost broke my voice box. I was so excited. What a matchup. We stay alive. The pretzel's really good value here. And it's not a bloody cupcake, so it's permanent stats. T-Rex keeps doing its thing. We're on 1 health still. You can go back to fast now. They've gone Axolotl, level 3. Really interesting. But we have a Falcon and a Lemon. And our Vulture's going nuts, delivering 8 damage per turn. Then we get to turn 18. And I gotta be honest, I'm not expecting to pull out a dub. If I'm being, like, totally fair about it. This team is really fun, but isn't that good. And we buy a chocolate just to get that little bit of extra stats. Here comes turn 18. 1 health left, 1 win to go. Let's pause again. Let's go slow for this one. Hold on, let me rewind. Look at what we're going up against here. It was the first team that I saw that wasn't just running tier 5 and 6 scaling into some big units. Every other team I saw late game was doing it. Revenge, I gotta give you some respect, dude. It's Rev versus Riv. I love what you're doing here. Like, you know, Tiger, Shark, 1-ups galore. This is a pretty, like, spooky team. Let's play it out in slow motion. I call this grounded tap speed. He gets rid of all my equipment. And I mean all of it. I love what he's doing here. So there we go. It's actually a good hit because now the taper has no space and it spits out a tiger. We break through, but this splash damage is scary. We have weakness. His shark, look at the size of it. We copy two we copy 2 deers, but we still have weakness. He has more splash damage. We kill the tiger. That doesn't really mean much. Here comes our bus. It's enough now. It actually does mean something because that kills. Do we have enough to break through? You bet your sweet bibby we do. Oh my god. So the Hap synergy. The Tiger Falcon. This was a great pack for it. It's a really fun way to do it. Look, I'm recording this on Tuesday. I think I'll put it up in 2 or 3 days. It's not too late to try this. It's a good time. Shout out to Haps. Sorry that I didn't live comment. I'm still sad about that. And I'm out of here, people. Peace.